It's finally time for me to start sharing some of these incredible sessions that I've been doing with people for over years now. And I have thousands of hours of recordings, and I've worked with roughly 1,000 people at this point. And so I finally decided to do this in the beginning of doing the QHHT work. I maybe anticipated that someday I would write a book like Dolores Cannon did, or several books or something like that. But the reality is I don't think I will ever find the time to do that. And I also don't have the patience. And these messages keep piling and piling and piling up. And it's to honor the people who are bringing this information through also. So it's important to understand that in these sessions and during these sessions, there is very personal, um, these are very personal for the client. However, because we live in this collective universe, these messages are beneficial for everyone. And there are quite a few sessions where I truly believe that the information was coming through to be shared, um, for everyone to listen to. And to be honest, it's this recent discovery of Rupert Sheldrake that I cannot believe, after hearing this man's name for decades, I have never actually looked into who he is or what he does. And finally, when a few weeks ago, Richard Rudd released the codon rings in the Gene Key program, and I was so excited about it. I've been waiting for this new part. If you're not familiar with the Gene Keys, go to genekeys.com. I incorporate the Gene Keys work into all of the work that I do. And the codon rings are a very specific component, based on our physiology. And in him talking about the ring of um, the ring of no return, he, which has two gene keys in it. One is the 60-second gene key, which is my life's work. He mentioned Rupert Sheldrake. And so finally I was compelled to finally look this man up. And I believe that this man actually explains this thing that I have thought my entire life would just always be this great mystery. And that how we pull things from what he calls the morphic fields, or morphogenetic fields, and bring information from these fields into materialization. I believed that that would just be a great mystery, something that we don't ever get to truly understand. And I could not believe that this man actually is working on proving this scientifically. And he's been working on it for a very long time, for like 40 plus years. And it's a very difficult thing to prove, but I really truly believe that the work that I do with people is much better explained through morphic resonance and this morphogenetic field than, just looking at it as simply past life regression or quantum healing hypnosis. I believe there's much more to it than that. And it is very much information coming through in these sessions where my resonance and the client's resonance with this morphogenetic field are working together to bring information through, not only for myself and my client, but also for the collective and for the greater good. And so it is my hope that in sharing some of these, messages that have come through, I will be able to help in some way convince people that there is so much more happening, and that we are absolutely able to, um, bring in whatever it is that we need to express our genius in this world that we live in. And I think that that's where we're headed, and I really want to participate. So that's why I decided to share. And just so you know, I have put this off also for a very long time because I am extremely technically challenged. So if you actually give my terrible, it's pretty bad. Like these are not going to be professionally done in any sort of way, because that would require somebody listening to hours and hours of these recordings, and then me having to, it would just be too much. So I decided I'm going to do the best I can. And I'm hoping that people will have the patience and enough curiosity to, um, to try to help unravel how this all works. And so this first session that I'm sharing, that I'm doing this with, this was about 4 years ago. And also know that I do my best to keep people's privacy. And so I did change the name of this client toward the end. Her name is said, and I did change her name. And oh my, here we go already. I did change her name. And also there are moments where when I'm in a session, I really want to voice record. I went to video record because I want the client to be able to see what they look like. And so they're choppy. There's like choppy parts. There's parts that are missing, but it doesn't keep from understanding what's happening, what the storyline is. And so that does happen occasionally. I apologize in advance. And before I get to the recording, um, I want to share just this little thing from Rupert Sheldrake, and to keep in mind while you're listening. The morphic field connects all living things, stories, and memories across generations. How do things take their form? Genes code for proteins. These proteins create complex forms for living things. DNA does not actually contain instructions for building three-dimensional structures. It is more like having the building materials without an architect. How does a fertilized egg know how to develop into a complex organism with trillions of cells? How do cells know their position in the body and what they are to become? Scientists call this the morphogenetic problem. It remains unsolved by conventional biology. Sheldrake proposed an idea that what if there is an invisible field that guides development, a field that contains the memory of form from previous similar organisms? He calls these morphic fields. Morphic is derived from the Greek word morphine, meaning form. Invisible organizing patterns that shape not just the development of living things, but also their behavior and mental activity. They evolve over time, storing the collective memory of each species. He gave an example, the very first YouTube video that I looked up. I just clicked on the first one. He gave an example of a salamander, and I could make sense of this. And I think I'm fair. I think I'm accurate in simplifying what he was saying. And by the way, the salamander has been my spirit animal since I was a very small child. The salamander has taught me all the greatest lessons in life. That's a whole nother story, but I'm sure it will be intermixed with all of this, and how I perceive this work. So he uses the salamander as an example, and he says that the salamander's not born, it's not created with the actual information within its cellular biology to know how to regrow a limb. For example, when a salamander loses a leg or a limb or its tail, it has the ability to regrow that limb very much like the one that was lost, very similar. And how does that happen? Because that's not a predetermined that's not predetermined information within the salamander. So he's suggesting that this morphic field is communicating with the salamander, and they're working together to regrow the limb that suits best for the salamander in its environment that it exists in. And so it's a co-creation energetically within this morphic field that is helping the salamander to regrow its limb. So in this particular session that I'm sharing with you, there are moments where I think that this is another example of, just keep in mind when the client goes into a space and describes her bedroom, for example, she is able to create this environment that she feels suits her and her family best simply by energetically creating it, and she can change it whenever she wants. So keep that in mind as far as this morphic resonance and this morphogenetic field goes. And also another thing to keep in mind that I thought was really fascinating when I went back and listened to this is when you hear her talking about her baby and her baby playing with its favorite toy, keep in mind what is happening with AI right now as we are how we are experiencing AI in the world today compared to 4 years ago. And I do believe that this was a premonition of some sort, that, or an example of some sort of what we would be experiencing 4 years later as we are now in regards to AI. So please stay tuned through and listen to the entire session. And I'm going to add just a couple things at the end to bring together and summarize more of my how I interpret this session and why I think it's important to share with everyone who's willing to listen. But I don't want to spoil it. So I'm going to wrap it up there and ask you to please be patient and listen through this experience that this person had. And also, if you have anything to share or any feedback or any input, please, please, please comment, because I really appreciate feedback of all kinds. Thank you.
Does it seem like the baby in a building or outside? Inside? Can you tell if it's light or dark in the room?
Bright.
It's bright. Are there many people in the room with the baby? Or just a few, or just one?
A few people.
Okay. Are you able to see the people? Did the people feel like male or female?
The mother, the doctor, the father. I don't know who I am.
That's okay. The mother, the doctor, and the father are the only adults in the room? Is that correct?
The ones that are close.
Okay. And who is somebody holding the baby or no?
The mother
The mother's holding the baby?
and the doctor.
How does the mother, does she seem okay? Does she seem happy?
She is.
She's happy? And how about the father?
He is too.
He's happy also? Can you describe what the mother looks like to me?
See, white skin.
White skin?
White skin.
Okay.
Then green skin. Then
Eh.
white skin again.
Okay. So it's changing?
Yeah.
Okay. What shade of green? A light, medium, or dark green?
Between lemon green.
Okay. What color eyes does she have?
Big, round, dark.
Dark eyes?
Yeah.
Big, round, dark eyes?
Mm.
What color hair does she have?
No hair.
No hair? Okay. Does she have a nose and mouth?
Funny question. No, I don't know.
It is a funny question. Can you describe what her husband looks like?
Tall, skin.
Did you say he has green skin also?
He does.
Is his skin always green? Does his stay green?
His does.
Okay. Does he have hair or no hair?
No hair.
And what color eyes does he have?
Big, round, dark, too.
Do the eyes have pupils? Or are they all one color?
Pupils, but it's almost the same color.
Okay.
Dark.
Can you describe a little more what these beings look like to me? Does the doctor look the same? Or is he different?
I don't know where he went.
He's not there anymore?
No.
Okay. And how about the baby?
Baby's there. Stop crying.
Stopped crying? Does the baby have the same kind of skin?
It filters. Sometimes white, sometimes green.
So the mother and the baby's changes sometimes, but the father's doesn't. Is that accurate?
Mom doesn't seem to change.
Okay. Hers stays green. Is that accurate or no?
Hers stays green.
And the baby's changes from white to green?
It's like a glitch.
It's like a glitch?
Yeah. And I'm looking at the baby. It's like a glitch.
Can you explain that to me? What you mean by the glitch?
Like, I'm looking at a green baby, then I blink and it's white.
Interesting. When you look at the baby when it's white, can you see the baby when it's white right now? When you look at the baby when it's white, can you describe what the baby looks like? What color eyes does the baby have?
It's a baby boy.
It's a boy?
Yeah.
Okay. No hair? Okay. Brown eyes? Are they like light, medium, or dark brown?
The medium.
Okay. And so can you see the baby now when it's green now?
This green has long fingers.
Long fingers?
Long fingers.
Does it have 5 fingers or no?
I don't think so.
How many fingers?
I think it has 4 long fingers.
4 long fingers? And what color eyes?
Big, white,
Big white eyes?
white and black eyes. Just looking.
Okay. Any hair on his head or no?
No hair.
Okay. What makes the color change happen?
fusion here. I thought the baby looked scary, but now it's just kind of funny.
Interesting. Can you describe the room to me? What does the room look like where this is all happening?
Very clean, sterile, high-tech environment.
What do you mean by high tech? Can you explain that?
It's just machines I've never seen before. Just
Can you take a look at one of the machines and describe it to me?
body scanning.
What does it look like?
You go under it, and then a light goes from your head to your toes. I,
You go under it? Like,
yeah,
do you lay under it or walk under it?
you lay flat.
Okay.
A light scans you from head to toe,
Okay.
and then you're born. I don't think the green baby was crying. I think the white baby was.
The green baby wasn't crying?
Green baby wasn't crying.
The white baby was crying.
Yeah.
Huh. So you go into this machine and it scans your body and then the baby's born?
Yeah.
Hmm. Have you ever gone into that machine?
So I think I'm the mother.
Okay. Can you go to the time where you're in the machine?
Okay.
How do you feel in there?
Like I do now. Just resting under it.
Okay. So you feel comfortable in there?
I do.
Okay. And so what happens when this machine comes on?
The light goes. The doctor talks
What does he say?
that if we want this, we can have it. Everything's gonna be okay. It's our choice.
Hmm. And then what happens?
And look at the dad, guess my husband, and we agree.
Okay. So can your husband see you while you're in the machine?
Yeah,
Or is it closed?
it's open.
It's open? So is it can you explain the machine to me a little more? Is it like open on the sides?
Yeah, it's just like like a bed.
Okay.
And then you lay on top of it, and the light scans you. It's like a scanner. I don't know what it's scanning, but I think it makes sure that you're ready, that you're conscious enough.
Ah.
And the machine says yes, doctor says yes.
How does it know if you're conscious enough?
So the light is scanning you somehow.
What color is the light?
It's a white light.
A white light? And is this the machine that the light is coming from? Is it like square shape or round or what is this shape of like?
It's like it comes out like a triangle. Like
Oh,
the
okay.
light towards the top is smaller. And then when it reaches me, it's like a long line that just goes through,
Goes through your body?
like to the from shoulder to shoulder. It just kind of scans me like that.
From shoulder to shoulder?
Yeah. A triangle, the top is smaller and the bottom is longer.
Okay. And is this as big as your entire body or no?
It is.
Okay. And when you say that it scans you from shoulder to shoulder, does the light move like back and forth or just straight down?
It moves straight down. The light width is, it reaches both of my shoulders at once.
I
It
see.
scans me.
Okay. Can you feel it when it scans you?
A little ticklish, but no real feeling.
No? And this light determines if you're conscious enough to give birth to a baby?
Yeah.
Okay. And the husband has to agree?
Well, I wouldn't want to do it if he didn't agree.
Okay.
It's better when we're both ready.
Would the scanner still allow you to produce a baby if you didn't have a husband? Could you do this on your own or do you need a husband?
On my own is fine.
Okay. And your husband doesn't have to get scanned?
No.
Okay. So what happens after the light scans you?
The doctor and the machine agree that I'm okay.
And then what happens?
Then a baby.
And where does the baby come from?
I feel like it just came out.
Like came out of your
Okay.
body?
I think it just came out. Like it just levitated from my body and materialized.
Like it was like came out from your entire body, you mean?
No, just like I still have a womb, but I I didn't push it out. It just came up when it knew that we were ready. It became a baby.
So you did carry the baby in your womb though?
I didn't.
No?
I did, but I didn't. When we agreed, it happened.
Hmm. And when the baby came out, was the baby green or white?
Green.
Okay. Huh. Did you know if you were having a boy or a girl? Or do you
No,
just get whatever you get?
I still don't know if it's a boy or girl.
Oh, okay. Are you holding the baby now?
I am.
Okay. Hmm. Do you have the same do you have body parts like human females do or no?
Similar, but no.
Okay. And when you say you still have a womb, I'm assuming that if the baby levitated out, there's not an umbilical cord that keeps the baby attached. Is that accurate or no?
That's it.
Okay. Huh. And do you have breasts to feed the baby or no?
The baby doesn't eat that way?
How does the baby eat?
I feel like it eats light.
It eats light?
It doesn't drink milk.
Okay. So it absorbs light?
Yes.
Is that how you feed yourself also?
Most of the time, I think so.
Okay. And the same is true for your husband?
Yes.
Okay. Does the doctor look the same as the three of you?
Mm. He wears a mask, but yes,
What kind of mask does he wear?
it's just a black mask over his mouth.
Why is he wearing that?
Mm. I guess the doctors wear them.
Okay. What color skin does he have?
Green.
Okay. And then, is there any other equipment in this room?
Magnifying glass.
Okay. Like a handheld magnifying glass?
Like one attached to a machine.
Okay. And what does that machine do?
I don't know.
Have you ever had to use, has the doctor ever had to use that machine with you before?
No.
Okay. Is this one big room that you're in, or are there other rooms attached?
It's a big room.
Is there only one of these beds in the room, or is there more than one?
One.
Okay. And where do you go when you leave this room?
Then I go back to her room.
What is your room like? Is it close by or no?
It seems close by.
Okay. Can you go to your room?
Yeah.
Are you wearing any clothing or anything on your body or no?
We need clothes.
Okay. Nobody wears anything on their body?
You can. Like a thin dress if you want.
And what is that made out of?
A local material.
Okay. Is it a soft material? Or no?
It's soft enough, but not too much.
What color is the material?
Off white.
Do you wear it? Wear the dress sometimes or no?
I seem okay, just like this, but I haven't worn it before.
Why does someone wear the dress sometimes and sometimes not?
Only if you want. If you ever want to, you can.
Okay. And what makes you want to wear it if you don't have to?
For special events,
Okay.
you wear it. But like the doctor, there's one who sees a doctor, but you don't have to.
Okay. Are you back at your room now?
And
Can you describe what your room looks like to me?
I can't.
You can't describe it?
No.
Why can't you describe it?
It's changing.
It's okay. Changing into what?
I'm changing it.
That's okay. What are you changing it to?
I'm deciding what room I want the baby in.
Okay.
I can change it.
Okay. What room do you want the baby in?
Well, it's always my room, but I can change how it looks.
Ah. And how do you prefer to make it look for the baby?
I want it. I want the baby to be surrounded by trees and light.
Okay.
So I changed it.
And can you describe to me what it's like when you change it?
It's like we're in a forest.
It's a forest?
Yeah. It's like we're in a forest.
Okay.
So the baby can play and run around and there's sun so it can eat and grow.
Okay. And is there others like you in the forest or no?
No, just me and my husband. It's our room.
Okay. So the forest is inside of a room?
Yeah. We made the room look like a forest.
Ah, okay. Hmm. Is there any wildlife in the forest or just trees?
Mm. There's flying birds, little things, nothing dangerous. It's fun. Like a playroom.
Hmm. And where do you sleep?
The same room.
Okay.
We'll switch it back before nighttime, but now it's okay.
Okay. Does your husband change it or no? Is that all what do you do that on your own?
We have to agree what we want it to be.
Okay. Do you always choose to make it a forest?
What I like, but not always.
Can you go to a time where you change it to go to rest at night?
Yeah. Now it's a small room. There's beds.
How many beds are there?
I see 2 beds.
Okay.
One small one for baby, one big one for us.
What are the beds made of?
I can't describe it, but it's soft and comfortable.
Are there blankets or anything or no?
Now we just lay down.
Okay. You can't describe the material?
No.
Okay. What color is the material?
Gray, gray.
Okay. And your baby sleeps in one bed and you and your husband sleep in the other bed?
Yes.
Okay. What else is in the room when it looks this way?
That's it. Just a bed.
Just the beds?
Just a bed. Some toys for baby.
Can you describe some of the toys to me? What do they look like? What is the baby's favorite toy?
There's a toy that makes the baby float a little bit up, a little bit down. Baby likes that one.
It makes the baby float?
Floats up. And then puts her down.
The baby's a female? A girl?
Yeah.
Okay. How does it make her float?
It's like light that interacts with her. And she's learning to tell it what to do. And she likes to float.
Ah. What does this toy look like?
It's a silver ball with a smaller circle in front of it. That's where the light comes out. And it's like she talks to it.
How does it know what she's saying?
She has to get her vibration and the light particles to agree. It's very hard, but we're proud of her. It's a fun toy.
And so she tells it she wants to float and then it makes her float?
Yeah.
Huh. How does she when you say she has to have the light particles agree, do you mean the light particles within her body have to agree with how she's communicating with the toy? Or what would light particles need to agree?
Yes.
Okay. Does she make sounds when she does this?
No.
So she communicates with it through frequency and light, but with no sound? Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It can do more, but she's happy with floating.
Okay. What else can it do?
It can play with you however you want. She can chase it. It can change. But she likes the circle. She likes to float.
Oh, you mean it can change its own shape also?
Yeah.
Hmm. Do you ever play with this toy?
When I was young, it's like my room now.
Okay. Your room when you were young?
No, my room right now. If I tell it to do something, it'll do it.
Okay. Oh, okay. So this is how you control what the room is like
Yeah,
with this device?
but not that one because that's hers. But mine is the room itself.
Ah, okay. Can you explain how that works? So did you learn how to do that with the room by having that same kind of toy when you were a baby?
Yeah,
Hmm.
we practice.
Okay.
Keep practicing with other things. And then this room is ours.
Okay. And all of you only need light for food? Light is enough, gives you enough energy to sustain life?
It's enough, but we got plants too.
Okay. And do you eat the plants or no?
I don't think I want to today, but sometimes I do.
And where are the plants?
We can make plants in our room.
Ah. Hmm. Can you go to a time where you make plants that you do want to eat?
Before a baby, I thought it would be good luck. I make plants and we eat them together.
Can you describe to me what one of the plants looks like that you eat?
It's like I walked in the forest in my room and picked plants that I wanted. It's like that.
Okay. Do they taste good?
I do.
Does your husband eat them also?
Better. It's good luck.
It's good luck to eat the plants?
It's good luck.
Ah, okay. Is this some way that you share together before you're ready for a baby? Is this in any way preparation for having a baby or no?
No,
No.
that's the custom. We
Okay.
feel like it brings good luck before we go see the doctor.
Because it's ultimately the doctor's choice if you can have the baby or not.
It's our choice, but the doctor confirms.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Do you have only one baby or do you have more babies?
One is good.
Okay. What do you call your baby?
I can't say.
Okay.
Just-
Are there other rooms like this room where you come from?
Yeah,
There are others around?
everyone has a room.
Okay. Can you go to somebody else's room? Is it just you or is your husband and baby with you?
Bring them with.
The three of you are going?
Yeah,
Okay.
this room is hot.
Hot?
Yeah, they like the room hot.
What makes it hot?
They like heat. It's like they're traveling to a volcano. They think that's fun. It is, but I wouldn't do it.
Okay. And they're going to a volcano?
It's like they made their room next to a volcano.
Okay. And who are these? Is it a couple? A man and a woman?
Yeah, they live near us.
Okay. Do they have any children?
I feel like they do, but I don't see them.
Okay.
Maybe they're playing. Hmm.
And they like the volcano?
They do. It's too hot for me. My husband's okay with it.
Your husband's okay with that?
Yeah, they're funny.
Huh. Does it stay like that the whole time or do they change it into other things?
It stays like that. It's their room.
Okay. Can you go into another room?
I like this one. This one is like a stream. Yes.
Like a stream?
A stream. Yeah. It's
Okay.
like there's a little hill and there's water and it's peaceful. It's an older couple.
They're older.
Yeah.
How much older are they?
We still look the same, but I know they're old.
How do you know they're older?
It's fun. I just know it. They've been here a lot longer, but they don't look old.
Hmm. How do you know they've been there longer?
It's like I sense it,
Oh,
their wisdom.
okay. And their room is a stream with green hills, you said?
It's a green hell in the streams. It's very peaceful.
Are there any trees or no?
No,
Hmm. And does their room stay like this all the time?
well, that's what they like.
Okay. Can you go into another room? That's all of them?
That's all my friends.
Okay. Those are the only rooms that you're allowed to go in?
That I want to go in.
Ah, okay. Why don't you want to go into any of the other ones?
They're, I like them, but they're not my phones. So there's no reason to.
Okay. Is it, do you not like what their rooms are, maybe?
I don't think so. I've never been invited in, or it's just not that close.
Does anybody ever come out of their rooms?
Yeah,
Do people ever gather all together?
they do.
Okay. Can you go to a time where everyone's gathering together?
We are celebrating
What are you celebrating?
that we're home.
Hmm. And where's home?
A green place. We went somewhere, but now we're back.
Hmm.
So everyone's happy.
Are you still in the building or no?
We're on the outside, but we're not fully outside, but we're outside.
And what does it look like out there?
Like my room.
Like your room?
Mhm.
The whole place looks like your room?
It does.
Okay. And when you say you're not fully outside, what do you mean by that?
Like we're home, but it's not like we're leaving our ship, but we can go down if we want. I think it's only a short stop.
When you say go down, what do you mean by that?
Go down on the ground and see home.
And can you go down on the ground?
I can.
And describe, are you, so when you're at home, you can come off the ship? Is that
Yeah.
accurate? Can you describe what it's like there to me?
Very, very green. Green and brown. It's like we're in a rainforest. But it does not rain.
It doesn't rain.
It does not.
How is everything so green?
I don't know.
What makes everything so green?
I don't know if we decided or if the planet decided or both. But the planet is happy this way.
And are all the beings that are from this place, they all have green skin?
The ones I see, we can blend in.
Okay. Do any beings ever show up that don't belong there? That's not their home? Or no?
You can have visitors that are from other places. It's okay.
Can you go to a time where you have visitors?
No,
No?
no.
And did you say that you're just in this place for a little stay, a short stay?
Yeah, we'll
And
be gone.
and where will you go next?
I don't know.
You go back on the ship to travel to the next place, is that accurate?
We do.
Okay. And how many beings are on the ship, would you say?
Mm. No more than 50.
50?
No more than 50.
Okay. Can you describe what the ship looks like from the outside to me? No.
No,
Are you able to see it or no?
no.
Hmm. Why not?
Mm. Can't say. No.
Is there a reason why?
Shouldn't say.
Okay. It's not to be shared?
Yes.
Okay. Can you go to when you're back on the ship?
Yes.
And where do you go to next?
We're gonna go back together. My baby is a lot bigger.
How big is your baby?
Tall.
As tall as you?
No.
Okay.
Like half.
She grew very quickly, didn't she?
Yeah.
And where do you go next?
Mm. I don't know.
You can condense time to where you get to where you're going next.
Mm. I don't like this.
Why don't you like it?
It's just rocks.
Rocks.
Like dead earth rocks. Dead planet.
Are the rocks big or small?
Big.
Big rocks. Are they light in color or dark? Is there anything else besides rocks or no?
Rocks. Everything is dead.
There's nothing living at all? And when you say everything is dead, do you mean that were there trees and things, but it's all dead now?
I think so. A long time ago, it was like,
Okay. And what happened to the life that was there?
I think they destroyed it. Um,
Who lived there before it was destroyed? Can you see what they looked like?
no.
And why did you stop there?
Yes. We want to help.
You want to help?
This planet should be green like the other one.
Oh, So it was green like the other one at one time?
Not all the way green, but it had life.
What did they do that destroyed it?
Let me take it.
How is it supposed to be taken care of?
You have to love your planet. You do know.
Toward the middle is the planet that you fixed?
Yes.
Hmm. What color is the planet when you look at it from that perspective? The one where you're visiting now?
It looks so deceiving. It looks like a planet full of gas, but it is not. But it's like swirling colors, dark, deep colors, like swirling grays and blues. But it's solid when you reach it.
And what is this planet called?
We just call it Sister Planet. I'm not sure.
Okay. When you call it sister planet, is that because it's similar to the planet you're from?
And the people here are like minded.
Hmm. Does it look like the planet where you are from or no? Your planet's green, right?
Yes. And the buildings aren't as flashy.
So there are buildings on your planet also?
The different ones, like
Okay.
plant buildings, everything is still camouflage, so just different.
So in both of these places, the buildings blend into the environment. That's true, right?
Yes.
So when you say this planet that you're visiting looks gaseous, it's the buildings kind of reflect that. Is that accurate? Like they're kind of gaseous, like they.
I did not make that connection.
So that is accurate?
That is true.
Okay. Interesting.
I just thought they wanted to be fancy.
Oh. So how they create things is by using the environment. So what is available to them in their atmosphere, in their environment?
That's true.
Okay. And where you are from, you use plant materials, right?
That is true.
And so that's why the buildings look like more natural plant material buildings?
Yes.
Okay. And so can we go back to the library?
Yes.
When you go into this building and you say that it's not just a library with books, although there are books, you said, right?
Right.
Could you go and pick one book off the, are there shelves or no?
There are.
Could you pick one book off the shelf?
Okay.
What color is the book that you chose?
A goldish brown.
Okay. When you say goldish, does it shimmer?
No.
Okay. Is it a small, medium, or large book?
It's a medium-sized book.
Okay. Does it have anything on the cover?
A title.
What does the title say?
It's in a language that I don't have to understand.
Okay. Can you just ask, since you're in this library has infinite knowledge in it, correct?
To a certain extent.
Okay. But it depends on the person seeking the knowledge. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. And maybe you don't care enough about what the title says.
No.
So you won't receive the information. Is that accurate?
Well, I don't know. Try.
Okay. Because you could ask how it translates into your language or a language that you can understand.
I can.
Okay. Were you given an answer?
Once. I don't understand it.
Are you able to tell me what it is?
The book title,
Yeah.
The Wandering.
The Wondering. So when you open the book, does it have paper pages like a regular book? Or no?
It does. But only if you wanted to.
Only if you wanted to?
Yes.
Do you feel like you wanted to or no?
Mine does, but I don't flip through. I just open it down the middle.
Is the writing in a language that you can understand or no?
No, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. Why doesn't it matter?
Because you can ask it to read it to you.
Oh, okay. Can you ask what the book is about?
It's a record of all people that have come to the planet and
Huh.
what they've done.
Huh. All of them?
Every single one.
Interesting. So the information about you is in there also?
It is.
Huh. Are you able to see what it says about you in there?
Yes. Our group has visited after healing planet Eon. And we're just here to rest. We worked for a long time.
Yeah. Are there any other books that catch your interest there? No.
There's a book about animals that look like plants. It's fun.
About animals and plants?
About animals that look like plants.
Oh, animals that look like plants.
They're able to camouflage as plants on this planet. Very confusing, but very
Huh.
interesting.
Why do they camouflage as plants?
Oh. The predators can camouflage to trick its prey.
So that's the opposite of what you would think of the prey camouflaging to protect themselves from the predator, huh?
Mhm.
Is that accurate?
It's an interesting book. It
Okay.
is.
So there I'm assuming there is wildlife on this planet that you're on, and um the food chain exists here.
That is true.
Okay. Huh. How about the beings, the people? Do they eat animals? Or just the animals eat each other and plants?
Nick. There are two answers. The city is different, but people on the edge, they eat the animals.
Ah, okay. Huh. And what do the people in the cities eat?
People in the cities don't tend to eat them because they're not here. The animals live in the wild, away from the people.
Hmm. Interesting. Huh. So it's like an evolutionary
Do the beings live in the wild and then evolve to a place where they then live in the city? Is it about survival? And once they've reached a certain hierarchy, they can live in the city where it's easier to live? Is that accurate or no?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
I wonder now if the animals turn into plants, attacking the people. I don't know.
Hmm. Okay. Interesting. Do the people ever change into anything else or no?
No.
Okay. Huh. Is there any more information in this library? Can ask how many lives she's lived in physical form. Does this library hold that information?
No.
Can this library tell her where she can find that information?
We'll have to ask the place of knowing within.
Of knowing what?
The place of knowing within.
Within.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's where we're going to go now. We're going to go to subconscious, and I'm going to ask permission to ask subconscious questions. Do I have permission?
Yeah.
How many lives has lived in physical form?
78.
78.
Yes.
And is that how many different cultures she's been a part of, or no?
I don't understand the question.
How many different places has she lived, and different cultural places has she lived? Are these all different planets, or is there a place where she incarnates more often than others?
Yes.
Where is that?
Lately, Earth.
Lately, Earth?
Yes.
Does she come to Earth repetitively?
Lately,
Okay.
yes.
Is there a specific thing she's doing right now on planet Earth? Is that why she keeps coming here?
Mission is the same thing she was doing before, but on Earth.
On the planet that destroyed itself, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. So she's helping do that on planet Earth right now?
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. Is it working?
Yes.
Okay. Are there many like her here right now?
Yes.
Okay. And they're happy with how the humans are? Are the humans doing a good job or no? At preventing the destruction?
Or disappointed, but we planned for this.
Oh. Why are you saying that the humans are not listening very well?
It's not quite. It's just we just need help.
How will they get help?
Raise the vibration.
And how will they do that?
Show them by example.
Is that what Laura's helping do now?
Little by little.
Is there anything that she should be doing to help more that she's not doing, or is she doing everything she needs to be doing?
One day she'll be doing everything now, but more.
Okay. Are these children she works with helping her?
They are.
Okay. This is just a curiosity question that just came to mind. Is working with the children that Laura works with similar to working with the toy? That type of communication.
Yes, in the sense that it's different. No, in the sense that it is not the same.
No, in the sense that it is not the same?
Yes.
No, in the sense that it is not the same. I'm not quite understanding that. I was wondering if Laura was explaining that she realizes that she needs to alter herself in order to achieve a certain place of understanding with these children, right?
Yes.
So in order to achieve a specific outcome, she needs to adapt and alter herself on an energetic plane to be able to connect with these children, right? They need to feel safe, basically. Is that accurate?
Yes.
And understood. In order for them to feel that way, she needs to alter her frequency in a sense
Yes.
in order to be able to understand what it is that they want, right?
Yes.
And that seems kind of like playing with that toy, right?
Yes.
Okay. Like it's not, I'm assuming that playing with that toy was the interaction with the frequency and the light, altering the frequency and the light, both, when I think of it as a toy, I think that both things that are participating in that want to feel, if you were to put it into words, joy, which emits a certain frequency. Is that accurate?
Harmony.
Harmony. Ah, okay. And so, what is it that how did the toy know that Laura's daughter liked to be elevated, lifted up into the air? How did it understand that that's what she wanted?
She didn't say it or think it at first,
Mm-hmm.
but they had to bond, and the toy picked up on it.
Okay. So it wasn't that elevated. So the harmony, and correct me if I'm wrong, the harmony brings them together so that they can bond. But would it be, I'm assuming that somehow the toy understood that that frequency was elevated when the daughter would be lifted in the air, and that feeling would be described as joy.
Yes.
And so the harmony brings them together, and then the device realizes, and the daughter realizes, that's an elevated frequency then, right? Maybe not elevated, but maybe brighter. I'm seeing it as flashes of yellow in the light. Like I'm seeing the prism colors coming from the toy. They're all different colors, right?
It starts off as one,
Okay.
and then the stronger you get, colors change.
Okay. And so I would think that different colors would feel differently. Is that
Yes.
accurate? And so when Laura's daughter is lifting in the air, I'm seeing that as yellow.
Okay.
And that if the color yellow is reflected, if the color yellow becomes more intense, like over the other colors, then maybe is that somehow that the communication happens?
The machine will know in that moment.
The machine will know in that moment. Okay. Somehow I feel like that concept is the same in Laura working with these children that she works with. Somehow I feel like it is the light reflecting from both of them when they're interacting. And somehow these children are reminding her of just a deeper remembrance of what she understood when she did this other work on these other planets.
This way was easier.
Yeah. Not as dense or something, right? Is that accurate?
Yes.
Because it was reflecting more light, right?
It wanted to connect with you, and you wanted to connect with it. And it was
Okay.
able to match your vibration easier.
Okay. Is it accurate to say that the toy was easier because it didn't actually have emotions? It was using frequency and light.
Yes.
Okay. So the emotions make it more difficult. Is that accurate?
It is.
Okay. Is there anything that Laura can do differently? Or is she working with these children, or is she doing exactly how she should?
Patience again.
Patience.
The children change slower than the toy.
The children change slower than the toy.
The toy will adapt quickly to whoever is using it.
Ah, okay.
The child does in a sense, but not in the same speed.
I understand. And then the child goes back to the environment where everything is the same, right? So they're going into different environments, and so it's more stress
For a child.
for the child. Yeah. Okay. How many languages has Laura spoke throughout all of her incarnations?
Many.
Was there one that was her favorite?
The one that sings.
The one that sings?
Singing together was her favorite.
Okay. Can she remember that singing in this lifetime? Can she use that singing in meditation?
She can.
Okay. Can she hear it now?
She is.
Okay. Is she at that planet where they use singing to heal the place?
Yes.
Okay. Can you have her go back to that place where everyone is singing. And breathe in. Breathe in the sound. And feel the sound in your entire body. Is it okay if I use my tuning fork a little bit?
It is.
Okay. So as I'm doing this, I want you to hear the sound of the singing when you're in that space. How many of you did you say were sitting there?
50, but my group is smaller.
When you say your group is smaller, do you mean the next group that you come back with, or?
No. When we're singing, we sing in patterns.
Oh.
So my group is smaller than 50.
Are you able to tell me one of the patterns out loud or no?
It looks like a sun.
Like a sun?
Yes.
What does the sound of it sound like?
There are no words, but we harmonize together. And soprano lullaby.
You can hear it?
Yes.
Okay. Can you take a few breaths into your heart with that sound in your heart so you can always remember? Take a few big breaths into your entire body.
Okay, so I'm back. Hopefully or thankfully you've made it to the end, and as you know now, there is a part missing about the libraries. I don't know where that went, to be honest with you. When I was piecing the pieces together, I have no idea where that went, but libraries tend to show up a lot or quite frequently in these sessions, and to me the libraries are symbolic of the Akashic records, which is very similar in my opinion to the morphic fields. So in the beginning, she was changing from green skin to white skin. There's indications, obviously, with 4 fingers with the baby, and the baby not, and the she and her husband not having to actually procreate to have a baby, but being scanned by a machine um to determine if they are conscious enough, or if she is conscious enough to have a baby. And I think that's very symbolic of the world that we live in today, with how people are having babies, and with in vitro and all of the things that are available to us. And it's very, very much true for today, except for the fact that we don't have devices to determine if we're actually conscious enough or equipped well enough to be parents. So that's very interesting. I thought that was interesting. What if we did have such a device? And then, speaking of devices, the baby is then playing with a toy, the ball, this little ball toy that is able to read the baby's patterns and determine the baby's frequency, and read frequency and vibration, I guess you could say, by how it's interacting with the baby. But then when we came back and circled around to that, it became clear that, because she said that because it's a machine, it can't actually feel what the baby's feeling, but it can read frequency and vibration. To me, that is very symbolic of what AI is like in today's world. It can teach us many great things, and it can read patterns, and it can definitely determine frequency and vibration in a sense as we interact with it, and how we interact with it. But it cannot actually feel what we are feeling. So I totally forgot about that until coming back to listen to this session again, and um, I found that to be very fascinating. And the two different planets that she went to, the one that was very plant-based and very natural environment, and she was describing um how everything feeds off of its environment. um the same with the city and the gaseous planet. And I really was able to have a visualization of what these two different places looked like. And then I was thinking about that with the planet where we live right now, and how planet Earth is reflecting and working with us. And hopefully, this is not, I'm an eternal optimist. So before I say this, I would like to make that very clear. I believe everything is always happening exactly how it's supposed to be happening. But in listening to this, I was thinking about this whole idea or concept with the planet that we live in today, and thinking about how we have very much created an extremely disposable world that we live in. And I think that we as humans, um, filled with all of these diseases and cancers and all of the terrible things that we have been experiencing on our planet currently, are a reflection of the environment that we've created. We create a disposable environment and disposable products, and therefore we become disposable human beings. Um, yeah, it's very, very interesting. And um, I could continue, but this is obviously already long enough. So I'm going to wrap it up with that, because there is plenty more for me to share. So I'm going to keep plugging away at going through and listening to these sessions, and stay tuned. There will be more. Thank you so much. Please comment, share your feedback. Everything is helpful on this journey. This is a brand new start for me. So thank you for listening. Bye-bye.